Welcome to ScratchStart. In this session, we are going to do a small mini project. We have seen all the basics, all these sessions, and we have done mostly used things. So now we are going to do the to-do list, the cornerstone of the JavaScript projects. That's what everyone call this. So we are going to do that. I have created the HTML and CSS documents, and I have decided not to do this task in a single session because for the understanding and going slow part, because so there are so many new things I'm going to use, so I have to explain it to myself and to you also. So I thought of making this task in parts. So as you can see, I have written the HTML structure and CSS stylings as always, and I haven't focused much on the stylings in this this task, because I focused only on functionality, so I can practice only the DOM part. So let's create variables using identifiers now. First I give an input variable by selecting document get element by ID, and the ID is task input. Next variable is add button, selected by document get element by ID, and the ID is add button. And third variable is list, and we can select it by document get element by ID is task list. Then we get the filter buttons, selected by using the query selectors here. Document query selector all, give it the query selector as data filter. In HTML structure you can see that, and then add the theme toggle button too. For theme toggle, let it be document get element by ID, and the ID is theme toggle. So next, initially we have to get the input, right? When I show, see, we will enter the task here and we will click add, and now it will be stored in the wherever the storage we decide to keep. So for this task I have created I decided to use my local storage as the main storage for this particular task. So I am creating a variable called tasks here. I'm giving using let because the input value will change. It can add, it can reduce, or it can be modified, and it can be done anything. So I am using let because it can be modifiable. I am using JSON dot parse, select the local storage, use get item from tasks, and we have to add another thing. In case if error happens, we have to add an empty array. What this actually means is this one line actually means is this JSON is a thing called JavaScript object notion. If you move your cursor and just place your mouse on the text, you can see what it is in the editor too. What is this is this is a lightweight data interchangeable format. It will be easy to use, read for humans, readable format for the humans. Like it can be easily parsable, it can be easily changed to different versions according to the programming language we use. So it is an important thing, and it is a text formatted file, text formatted data version, object version. So it is language independent thing. It will stay the same, and it can be used in any language as possible. It can be used, this particular JSON file will be used in JavaScript, C++, C#, Python, Ruby, anywhere we can use anywhere. So that is called a data independent, language independent. And what this JSON.parse, this function is, it converts the string to array. What means, if we enter this enter anything here, task, it will be stored as a string input. It will be get an input as string, and it will be stored in the JSON into a array, and it will get stored in the local storage. That's what this one line means. And then I am adding another variable called current filter, and giving it as all. And if you can see in the HTML file, I have given current filters, data filters as three stages, all completed pending. When I give an input initially, everything will be filtered as an all. So we can see all the tasks given. It won't be neglected as a incomplete, a pending, or a completed. So that is the reason for this. We have to, like in previous session, we declared a initial current index equal to 0, where it is similar to that. And then now we have to save the tasks in the local storage, right? So for that, I am creating a function called save tasks. So for the save tasks, I am writing a function from the local storage, set item tasks and JSON dot stringify tasks. That's all. What this function actually means is, this save function tasks, what it actually does is, it is a function. The set item is equal is to retrieve the set the class data, the value or the input. Set item is equal to read and writing in the JSON file. That means it has set item mainly has a key value and a key and a value. What here is the key here is for this particular task, it is tasks. Tasks is the key, and this JSON.stringify is the value for that. This JSON.stringify, what is actually get the value from is, it will get from the tasks variable, and it if you can see here, the parse is used, and here the stringify is used. What this stringify does is, it will convert the array to a string. Here we have entered this as a text string, and it will be converted as an array, and it will get stored in the local storage for this line, for the 7th line. In the 12th line, the data will be retrieved from the local storage, and it will be set to the particular set with the particular key and value, and this key is tasks variable, and the value will be taken from the key, that is the task variable. So from the JSON.stringify, from the task, it will get converted from array to string, and it will be used in the browser. So that is what this does. So that is it for today's session. We will stop here, and we have one big section after to render all the operations. That means to save task and other things, saving, filtering, and toggle the complete, delete, and editing the task and everything. We will continue that section in next session. It will be continuous of this session, so it will be easier for you guys to understand and for me to understand. So, and that is it for today. and I will meet you guys in the next session. Thank you. Have a nice day.